Hello my crocheter friends, it's Jovi here today and this is the first episode of our Create Your Own Design series. Today I would like to share with you how to calculate the amount of yarns you'll need when you design your own scarf. The things we are going to need for this tutorial are a kitchen scale, a mobile phone so we can use the calculator, yarn, a hook, paper for making some calculations, and a pen. The amount of yarn you are going to need for a specific project depends on the size of the yarn, the stitch pattern, and the size of the item you are planning to make. In this case, we are going to make a scarf. If you are following a pattern, most likely in the pattern it is written the type of yarn you are going to use for that specific project. But in the case that you just see a very nice crochet stitch and you want to make a scarf with this, so there is not a pattern behind, you have to create your own pattern and estimate the amount of yarn required for that pattern. To do this estimation, the most accurate way is using a swatch. To use the swatch technique, we are going to make a swatch, so it means a square of at least 10 centimeters width and 10 centimeters length with the type of yarn that we are going to use in the project. Also, for making this square, we are going to use the same type of hook, the same size that we are going to use in our project. Here I have found a very nice crochet stitch and I would like to use this crochet stitch to make a scarf. For this I'm going to prepare a swatch, and for this swatch I'm going to use the same type of yarn that I'm going to use for my final project. So I have made this using this nice red color, and we also should use for our swatches the same type of hook that we are planning to use in the final project. In this case, I'm using a crochet hook in the size 3.5 millimeters. Once you have finished crocheting this square, please do not trim or wave in your yarn tails. Just leave it like it is, and here you can see it is the rest of my yarn. The first thing that we are going to do is to take the dimensions of our swatch. For this, I'm just going to measure it. So my swatch is 9.5 times 9.5 times 10. In my case, I'm using centimeters, but if you are using inches, it's also fine. You can do exactly the same. So we are going to begin with our swatch. We said 9.5 centimeters and the length is 10 centimeters. Okay? So the standard scarf, or the size of a scarf that I really like, is approximately 20 centimeters width and 150 centimeters length. That's my favorite size. Of course, you can design your own. You can design the length and the width that you prefer. I will leave you down below the most common sizes of scarf that you can use. But at the end, it's just as a reference because you can let your creativity fly. The next thing that we are going to do is just to calculate the area of the swatch and the area of our project. For this, we are going to use our calculator. Okay, so we have here, then we have 9.5 times 10, 95. That's the area of the swatch. Okay, the units are not important, you just need to multiply the width and the length. If you are working with inches, it's exactly the same. And for the case of our project, we have to multiply 20 times 150. And here we have 3,000. Okay? Good. The next step is to get the weight of our swatch. And for this is that we are going to use our scale. In this case, my swatch weighs 7 grams. I will advise you to use grams instead of ounces, but if it is not possible, you just continue. It's exactly the same procedure, okay? Now I'm going to write here 7 grams. And the next thing we are going to do is to calculate the weight of our project. Okay? To calculate the weight of our project, we need to multiply the weight of the swatch times the area of the project divided over the area of the swatch. In our case, is going to be the weight of the swatch is 7 times the area of our project is 3,000 divided over the area of the swatch, and the area of the swatch is 95. Okay, there I wrote it. We are going to calculate this now. Okay, so I have it here. We said 7 times 3,000 divided over 95. We have 221.053 grams. Please do not round, just copy as it is, okay? Then to estimate the number of balls that we are going to need, we just need to get how heavy is our skein. So, or our ball, it's according to what you are using. In my case, I'm using yarn that is called Catania, and it comes in 50 grams. So the weight of my ball is 50 grams, okay? The way to calculate the number of balls, it's simply dividing the weight of the project over the weight of the ball. So in our case, it was this number that we calculate, 221.053 divided by 50. Okay, so I'm just going to take my calculator, and here that was the long number divided over 50, that's equal 4.42. Please do not round here, not yet. Okay, not yet. Just copy the number. This is our result for the moment. So, since the result of our calculation is 4.42, this has to be rounded to 5 balls. Because of course we cannot get 4.42 balls. We need to go to the next number. And since this is just an estimation, you might want to buy 6 balls just to be safe. Now, we have already calculated the amount of balls that we need for our scarf. Using the same procedure, you can estimate the amount of balls required for any scarf size. In this case, I'm considering that the whole scarf uses just one color. If you want to know how to calculate the amount of balls using multiple colors, Just leave me a comment down below and I will make another video for you where I explain you how to do this calculation. That's all what I have for you, my friends, today. It's a little bit of maths, but it is really an important calculation because when we start a new project, we need to know how many balls or how much yarn we need for our project. You know that I really enjoy making these videos for you. Leave me a comment down below how you enjoyed the video and tell me what do you want to see in the future. If you have any project regarding this calculation, just let me know and I will be happy to answer your questions. So I leave you a big hug, a big thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!